JJ, it's always great talking to you, man. Before we even talk about Boots and Hearts and everything else, CCMA's congratulations nomination.
Hey, thank you very much. It was a surprise for me, and but I feel like it's one of those steps you got to take. You know, like it's something I'm going to enjoy, and going to go to Saskatoon in the beginning of September and try and soak it in as much as possible.
Well, you deserve it, man. I remember, was it like a year and a half or so, or almost 2 years ago when we first did our first interview, and I loved your music, your style, and everything else. And you were just about, I just want to get the music out there. Man, not only have you gotten the music out there, man, the name is out there, the accolades are there too, man. Did you ever think that rise would happen as quickly as it has?
Well, you know, for me, honestly, it doesn't feel like it's been happening too quickly. Like for me, I kind of feel like I'm like, I need this to speed up, but it's one of those things that like I'm along for the ride, and you know, we hear all the cheesy sayings about it's not about the destination, it's about the journey, and it's like, I'm trying to figure out that like, hey, this is about the journey that I'm on right now, and this part of the journey will be reflected later years in songwriting, you know, when I'll be able to look back and go, hey, this is what I was going through in that moment, and now things have changed, but I can pull from it. You know, so I'm just enjoying the ride right now. I get to see nice people like you and hang out. You know,
it's always great seeing you, man. And I've been seeing I've been seeing you grow as a person, because I remember the first time when you said we talked, you were kind of like watching your words and stuff like. Now, man, you seem to be more out there, more forward. Am I right about that?
Yeah, I get more comfortable. I'm getting more comfortable doing it, and and then the other side of it too is that you begin to see the same faces over and over again, and you get to develop some relationship, and that's easier for me to talk when, you know, like I know you now, and so I can talk with you like we're brothers, as opposed to like, hey, I just met you, and you know, so it's nice to be able to see so many familiar faces, and then kind of build some relationship when we're talking. And then I'm also just realizing like I can be so careful with what I want to say, but none of that matters. You know, you can say what you want to say.
Johnny Reed, how do you think he has helped change your life through personally and music as well?
Well, I think the big thing that I've noticed, you know, like I think a lot of people expect it to be in the music side of things, but it's the other side of it. It's the everyday living, and Johnny's very encouraging to me, but he's also willing to call me on my bullshit, and I need that for sure, because I'll push the boundary as far as I can.
Okay, I want to know more of those, because Johnny, nicest guy. I mean, he would give the clothes off his back. So how does he catch you with that, and how can he? I've never seen a man stirred. I've never even seen him make a frown. So how does he reflect that over to you, man?
Well, he's Scottish, you know. It's in there. It's in there. You know, it's more of just me figuring out what's happening in life, and him being able to say like, hey, this is the right area you need to go here. You need to avoid this. And I always like to push boundaries, and so Johnny never loses his cool or anything like that. But we definitely are able to have heated conversations, and we're able to have real life conversations. And that's this industry can be so messy, that when you're able to have a conversation with somebody about what's actually happening, who's been there, because Johnny's been there, right? He started out and he was doing bars and he fought his way up to the top, and so like for me, it's just learning to find some balance in it all. Because there's only so much you can take of people telling you how great you are, when you need to actually go like, hey, wait a minute, I'm the average person.
Amen to that. But I mean, here we are with Boots and Hearts, man. Main stage. What was that like, man?
It was pretty good. It was hot. The sun was coming right at me there, and you know, this fair skin. Tomorrow I'm gonna be like a lobster just walking around. So, but it was awesome. It was you know, everybody leading up to it, everybody said it was going to be great, and they were right. Like, it was a lot of fun up there, and hopefully I'll be able to come back and do it again sometime soon, next year or something.
Back, man. But now, as we speak, you're like just a few weeks away, man, for CCMA's Saskatoon nominee. So what are your plans? What are you thinking about all this, man?
You know, I think that I'm just going to go to Saskatoon and try and enjoy it. There's a few things to play. I'm doing a songwriter stage with Sycamore and Jess Mitchell, and I'm really pumped about that. Yeah, I'm really pumped about that. They're both such great singers, songwriters. So I'm looking forward to that. The gala event that they do, I'm bringing my lady with me, and it'll be the first time that we kind of get to go out and do something together. And so I'm looking forward to it. And I love the city of Saskatoon. It's a beautiful city. It's clean. It's nice, and I think it'll be a fun time. The CCMAs are always fun. They're
Okay,
always
man.
such kick-ass.
Are you thinking new music already?
I am thinking new music right now. I've been spending the past few weeks doing some pre-production for a new record, and once I get home from Boots and Hearts, I'll be right back at it and keep going at it. And it takes me. I take a little while to do some of these things. I like to explore. I'm sure most artists do this too, but for me, it's, I want to make sure my tempo's right. I want to make sure my arrangement's right. I want to make sure the key is right. So I'll try it in different things, and I'll do. I think I spent about 2 weeks ago. I spent a week just working on a version of a song, and I was like, that's not it, and started fresh. So it's like trying to take my time to just really make sure I'm doing this right. I feel like second records are important things, and I want to make sure my second record people go, holy shit, this dude's real. This is real life. So
Look, the first time you heard me tell you that, the first time I heard you perform acoustic, man, I said you were the real deal. And the fact that, the nomination and everything else, man, I am so thrilled for you and your future. And I'm going to be down there in Saskatoon. I cannot wait to meet your lady. But more importantly, man, I cannot wait to hear the new album and everything else. Congratulations and all the success, my friend.
thank you very much, man. Thank you.